The stars of Tamriel are divided into 13 constellations. 3 of them are major constellations, known as the Guardians. These are the Warrior, the Mage, and the Thief. Each of the Guardians protects its 3 charges from the 13th constellation, the Serpent. When the sun rises near one of the constellations, it is its constellation's season. Each constellation has a season of approximately 1 month. The Serpent has no season, for it moves about in the heavens, usually threatening one of the other constellations. The Warrior is the first Guardian constellation. He protects his charge during their seasons. The Warrior's own season is Last Seed, when his strength is needed for the harvest. His charges are the Lady, the Steed, and the Lord. Those born under the sign of the Warrior are skilled with weapons of all kind, but prone to short tempers. The Mage is the Guardian constellation whose season is Rain's Hand, when magicka was first used by men. His charges are the Apprentice, the Golem, and the Ritual. Those born under the Mage have more magicka and talent for all kinds of spell casting, but are often arrogant and absent-minded. The Thief is the last Guardian constellation, and her season is the darkest month of Evening Star. Her charges are the Lover, the Shadow, and the Tower. Those born under the sign of the Thief are not typically thieves, though they take risks more often and only rarely come to harm. They will run out of luck eventually, however, and rarely live as long as those born under other signs. The Serpent wanders about the sky and has no season, though its motives are predictable to a degree. No characteristics are common to all those born under the signs except the Serpent. Those born under the signs are the most blessed and most cursed. The Lady is one of the Warrior's charges, and her season is Hearth Fire. Those born under the sign of the Lady are kind and tolerant. The Steed is one of the Warrior's charges, and her season is Mid-Year. Those born under the sign of the Steed are impatient and always hurrying from one place to another. The Lord's season is First Seed, and he oversees all of Tamriel during the planting. Those born under the sign of the Lord are stronger and healthier than those born in other signs. The Apprentice seasons is Sun's Height. Those born under the sign of the Apprentice have a special affinity for magic of all kinds, but are more vulnerable to magic as well. The Atronach, often called the Golem, is one of the Mage charges. The season is Sun's Dusk. Those born under the sign are natural sorcerers with deep reserves of magicka, but they cannot generate magicka of their own. The Ritual is one of Mage's charges, and its season is Morning Star. Those born under the sign have a variety of abilities depending on the aspects of the moons and the divines. The Lover is one of the Thief's charges, and her season is of Sun Dusk. The Lover is one of the Thief's charges, and her season is Sun's Dusk. Those born under the sign of the Lover are graceful and passionate. The Shadow's season is Second Seed. The Shadow grants those born under her sign the ability to hide in shadows. The Tower is one of the Thief's charges, and his season is Frostfall. Those born under the sign of the Tower have a knack for finding gold and can open locks of all kinds.